Hello Leo, how are you today? I hope your 2022 is going well for you. Well, Leo, this is your reading for February 2022. I am Reverend Isabella Farr. I've been reading for over 30 years, both tarot cards and astrological charts. And I will read from you from the original Rider deck. I also will read from planetary cards, the astrological cards, moon signs, and then in our final reading we'll give you a angel message for your trait that you need to work on for the coming weeks, okay? Alright, so remember, please subscribe to our channel. We can get you automatic reminders when we post a new video, and we would love to have you in our family. Again, I am Isabella Farr. Alright, so Leo, here we go for February 2022. First, we need to take a look at our prayer protection that we will do so that only the messages for the best and highest good are presented to us from our spirit guides. And we will focus on Leo, February of 2022. Oh boy, Leo, you've been really, really sad lately. I don't know what's going on. You're feeling like you're isolated and been betrayed or very, very hurt. So let's see what happens. Well, what crosses you is that you need temperance. That's not surprising, basically, if you're emotionally upset. And temperance comes with what they call a Sagittarian kind of influence, which means understanding other cultures, travel, religion, understanding the worldwide universal concepts. So we're going to have to work on that a little bit. I think you may need to meditate. But here's the basis for you. Okay, well, you also have the Ace of Wands, which is a good thing. So that means things aren't so bad. Let's take a look at what else we can see. This is what's behind you. This is what's in front of you. And this is what is above. All right. Now, just looking at what we have here, we have you feeling very, very hurt, very much in pain, disappointment. But temperance is what's crossing you and what you're going to need to apply. Here, just below you, and this is the basis of everything, is that there is actually new business coming your way. So along with the new business, you have some disappointments, but the new business is a good thing. Be sure to put yourself in check for this year, because you're going to be having new things happening for you. This is a new beginning, and it's in business. So that the wands represent business, so that means that you definitely need to shape yourself up and stop pouting and get back on your horse again, because this is something that you need to work on for you. All right, so with this in mind, you also be having a short trip coming. This is before you, a trip where you are caring for other people. It's a little bit unexpected. It's something that's a little extra out of your way, but you don't really mind because it's somebody you love. It's definitely something you're going to be doing. And what's above you is the Hierophant, which is actually a very wise person. And the Hierophant is really meaning that a person who can help you with messages as well. So you need to meditate. Hierophant can be a spirit being. It can be in the current world. Could be in the immediate past world. Somebody who is wiser than you and more empowered than you. But look at this, you also have the Emperor, so you have two very wise influences in your life. So whatever it is that you're going to withstand and get through, you will get through it because you have that wisdom. Okay, let's see what else we got going here. This is your own area, King of Swords. You're feeling okay, you're all right. You're making decisions, you're feeling like you're holding your own. You've had disappointments, but you're hiding them. You're not letting people see the outward self. Your outward self, you're presenting yourself as a King of Swords. That would be a mature man who's capable of making decisions. So you keep your outer self contained. Some of what's happened to you, these are how others see you, is sometimes you be too impulsive or you're impressed by somebody's baubles and beads, and so you might make the wrong decisions about what you want to invest in or what people you want to invest in. And others see you as sometimes kind of frivolous. You feel like you've got control over it. So maybe you need to temper the two perceptions and work out for yourself what you think is really necessary, okay? Now here is the Ten of Pentacles, and this is what we call this is your own immediate world. So that means you are making money, you are being successful in your career, and so you really have more to be thankful for than you're alluding to. And here, right, what is really an outcome is there is a younger person who's also in business that you may be needing to listen to. Sometimes you may get so full of yourself and you get preoccupied with what you believe is right, you forget to open up and listen to other people. Now, you've done very well for yourself, and there's no doubt that you're appreciated in your profession, your job or your career, whatever that is that you pursue. But it's very much business oriented, and Leo, as you know, is very creative, is a fire sign, so you have the energy to get things done, but sometimes the drama creeps in and it gets too cumbersome. So I know you're feeling a great loss, that's definite right here, but you have much more good things going on around you than bad. Your cards are good, they're not bad. Let's see what else. It shows you working very hard, and also strength. So you have Leo, strength, and Leo is the sign. So Leo, of course, is represented by the lion, ferocious, aggressive, and definitely can take the leader type. So go ahead and follow that. Again, working hard. And here's the card again. You need the balance. You're going to need this little trip you're going to go on. It's going to bring you actually into balance. And if you go by the water, you feel better. But that's not just a myth. When we go by the water, when we're stressed, we have very positive ions, like lots of excess pent-up energy with us. And when we go to the ocean, the negative ions from the ocean kind of neutralizes all of our stress. And I think we all can agree that when you go by the water, it's like an automatic relaxation area. So for most of us, majority of us. So you are doing quite well. You do need this rest. You need to go on a short trip through travel. And let me pull one more for you on the cards here. Okay, balance again. So here you go. You may need to step back from yourself, and you may need to even get away by yourself, like even if it's just for an afternoon or a morning. Go somewhere where you can meditate calmly by the water. Think for yourself. Try to line up the pros and cons of what's going on in your life, and allow yourself to draw a more objective conclusion. But you know that every time we leave the stressful setting that we're in, and we step back and look at our life as if we're looking at it from the outside, you will come in with a very different perspective. But overall, your reading for you, Leo, is very good as far as success goes, but you do have some personal things that you need to tend to. And you can't let that distract you too much, because you are very successful in what you do, and you are a man of your own word. Just watch out for people who might try to deceive you with their riches and with their great talks of investment or products, and then find out that they're full of hoo-hoo. So be careful there, okay? But really, look, you got pentacles here, you got rewards here, pentacles, pentacles. So you were definitely successful. And Lord knows the worst problem we all have is if we can't afford to maintain ourselves. And so you definitely have the ability to do that. You have the wisdom of the Hierophant, and you definitely need to take a step back and look at your life from the outside objectively, okay? So now I'm going to do a planet reading for you. And this is the astrological cards, and I'm going to pick one from each suit here. We have zodiac sign for you. Oh boy, Leo on top of Leo. This is the house that's going to, in fact, this is your first house, which if you are a Leo, that is usually where you are. So you're getting a double dose of your own aggressiveness. Okay, Saturn. So that tells me that Saturn is the planet that makes us be responsible even when we don't feel like it. It makes us take on all the obligations that we have set ourselves up for. Remember, we always set up ourselves because we are the captain of our own life and our own ship. So your first house is all about you. It's how people see you. They see you as a very efficient, proficient expert at what you do. And sometimes Leo can be flamboyant. You might be overly impressed with those who bring you the baubles or beads. So you need to step back on that and take a more objective look, okay? And Saturn is there within that first house, which is saying you need to sit on yourself, so to speak. You need to really hone down your sense of responsibility. You do take on a lot of challenges, but you also have people who offer you golden opportunity, let's say, that isn't really a golden opportunity. And because you are so confident, because you have been so successful, you say, oh yeah, I can take that on. I can take on anything. And the reality is you need to be very circumspect about who you bring into your circle of business. But Leo, you're very aggressive, assertive, and passionate about what you do. You're very proud, and you can be very dramatic. But the truth is you have to just soothe over a few responsibilities yet. And there's one or two that you missed, and that's what we saw in the beginning when you're feeling deflated with some of your decisions. So do be careful with that and kind of monitor your own ego. Don't let it get in the way. You are very good at what you do, but don't overthink it. Don't overrate yourself as well. Okay, these are moon cards, and for you, what you have is a card here. It's called a disseminating moon. You actually got two, came out at the same time. So you have one, take time to breathe out. That's what we said about you taking a little trip by yourself. And what do you need to release? The waning moon is coming to itself. So you need to both say pretty much the same thing, and they pretty much are consistent with your Rider card reading. So they're telling you, take time out and breathe and think about what it is you want to do. Okay? I think you can't get any more sure on your message because it's been consistent with the Rider deck, the Astrological deck, and the moon reading. Okay, and here's your angel card message. It's telling you what you need to work on is your gratitude. You have to be grateful for what you have already and realize that this is where your strength is, but sometimes we get over successful or over confident about what we're doing, and we lose sight of the fact that we always can reach an obstacle that we need to overcome. So for you, it's sitting on your responsibility, and then also to carry through with the great courage that you have, you need to release some of that stress. So please take time out, whether you need to go to the golf course, you need to go to a beach, you need to just go hang out with your guy friends. But take time out, and it'll give you a very objective perception of what it is you need to work on, okay? All right, Leo, so that's for you for February of 2022. And again, this is AstroTarot.pro, and I am Reverend Isabella Farr. And please, hope you like this reading. If you need something more specific and detailed, then by all means, contact us at the link below. We'll be happy to do a chart for you or a personal tarot reading. Everybody's feeling the pressure of this COVID processing. We have limitations in every aspect of our life. All right, Leo, so we'll see you soon. Have a good one. And remember, always walk in the light.